Hey guys, what's up? It's the Chaos Prophet, and the gameplay in the background is just some random gameplay that I had from a long time ago, and I believe I also showed it when my hard drive was breaking. But today I'm talking about the Xbox One and also some Ghost info that we learned yesterday, when it was revealed fully. Now, when I was watching the reveal for Xbox One, if you don't know what it's called, it is called Xbox One and not 720 or Infinity or whatever the other ones were. But Xbox One seems to be doing quite well compared to the PS4. Now, we haven't heard too much more from PS4, um, nor the look, but the look of the design of the Xbox looks amazing. It's great that it comes with the Kinect. It's great that they've improved a lot of features on the Kinect side with switching back and forth between channels really fast of live TV and music and everything, movies, anything you want, you can switch back and forth really fast. I love the fact that you can take the screen and if you're watching a movie, you can just grab the corners and minimize it. You can't really see my hands doing that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You grab the corners, you shrink it, just like you would when you minimize it on the computer. So you do that, and it brings you back to the home page. And on the 360, you can't really, look at, like, let's say, Internet Explorer. You can't look at Internet Explorer and play your game at the same time, or movie. This way you can shrink it down and pop up the Internet Explorer and look for something too. You can also bring that into widescreen, so now you have the Internet Explorer on the left, or I'm sorry, the right, and then your movie in the middle. That makes things a lot more easier. The other thing I really wanted to talk about was some people had the fear of it, Xbox always going to be online. According to other sources, it has a system kind of like that where it checks to see if you're online every so often. I don't know if it's every hour or every day, but there's different info going around everywhere. So,
War machine deployed.
but it's whatever. That's kind of a cool idea, but kind of not. But I can see where they're trying to go with that, but it doesn't really matter if it's on or not. It's just kind of a bad thing. What if I don't have internet? What if I, lost power or whatever? But I still want to play. Can I play offline? Well, what's the deal with that? You know what I mean? But that's okay. I really like the way Xbox One is going. I don't really particularly like that name. I wish they chose a better name, but it's just the name for the Xbox. It's cool. Whatever. The next thing is backwards compatible games. I don't think there is going to be any. I believe they said that they're not going to do that for different reasons. GameStop is out of the question, to where when you buy a game, you kind of like download it once onto your Xbox and you don't need the disc anymore. And so that's kind of to stop piracy and GameStop and all those other guys. So, which is kind of cool but kind of stupid. What if I want to play at my friend's house? That's kind of, kind of making me nervous if I want to play at a friend's house. Not that I go over all the time to play games with my friends every day, but it's just, that's interesting to note that it's not going to be on there. It's not going to be, are you going to have to buy a code? Do you have to buy, whatever to get online? Or if you do buy it at a GameStop, if they do it, does that mean there's certain codes that you can only have to put on your Xbox? So that means you have to buy a geez, I can't say that word. Reactivation code. That would kind of suck. But, they can make more money that way, I guess, so people don't, pirate it, the game, or get it from GameStop very cheap. So, the Xbox seems to be going in a better direction than it is now, and that's always good. They need to be going forward. I love that it's better than the PS4 in a lot of ways. You guys can look up the statistics for yourself, but from what I saw, it was just much better, much faster, and much sleeker. There's not as much lag, and as far as I'm going to be talking about Call of Duty Ghosts a little bit as well, but they said there's only like 3,000 or something like that servers right now running Call of Duty, and I think they said 300,000 or something like that. Some crazy number that are going to be running, or maybe 30,000 servers, so that there is no real lag, there is no real, host migration. So that will be really good within inside of Call of Duty Ghosts. I hope it is better than the Modern Warfare series, because I don't like the Modern Warfare series at all. I don't like Infinity Ward. They just don't make that great of games, to be honest. Call of Duty 4 was a pretty good game, but then it kind of went downhill from there, to be honest. So, I hope they do make a pretty good game. It's looking really cool. I don't know if you guys saw it, but you can run and jump over things like you can in Battlefield 3. You master over them by essentially can't say that word, parkouring. Sorry, can't talk today for some reason. But anyways, it's pretty cool. I like that feature. They have the lean feature so that you're leaning against a wall, not leaning against a wall, but you're taking cover behind something and you can lean out and peek out and shoot people around the corners and stuff. That's kind of cool, but I feel that people are going to kind of use that up. By the way, I didn't put this up yesterday. One, I wasn't feeling well. I also went to the doctor for my back. My back is giving me problems again. But also, I just didn't want to be just like everybody else, putting up the video because it came at the Microsoft came out with the new fucking product. Even though it is big and it's next gen, I didn't want to do that. There's plenty of people that did do that. There's Ali, and there's just lots of people. Not really ragging on them. They just, they always do that. They always have the information first. Not like I'm going to be on the first page anyways, but that's okay. But anyways, Ghost is looking great. You can also slide on the ground while shooting. I don't think you can aim in so that it's not like overpowered. They have great graphics, and the engine behind it is amazing. I believe the engine's only in the Xbox One and not on the 360. But it's still looking like a great game. It's still looking cool. That's good, because I hope it does, because I don't like Infinity Ward games as much. So, but I hope everything goes well. The Xbox One seems to be very good with its online, and they're improving their Xbox Live. They're making it faster, making it crisper, making everything better for us. And that's what I'm enjoying. So for the time being, until we get more information at E3, I think it's on June 10th. So that'll be cool. We'll learn more about that kind of stuff and show off more games. The games that they did show, obviously they always show kind of like sports games and stuff like that. It wasn't that great, but it was a little bit of an improvement from what is on the 360. So that's really awesome to hear. That's really good to see them at least stepping up and putting new engines in and trying to do things a little bit better. I just hope they work on the lag online, and I hope they work on just the things that you need to work on, because there's lots of bad things about the Xbox. Not too much. I mean, you know what I mean. There's some things bad about the Xbox, but the other thing I heard, that you can't transfer over Xbox can't speak today. The games that you download from the marketplace, you can't transfer over to the 720. Everything else transfers over, your gamer tag, all that bullshit, obviously. But not your games, which is really, really weird. I mean, you can't play your old games. I'm sure you're not buying the new system to play your old games. That's kind of ridiculous. But it would be kind of nice if you could somehow. The PS4 is doing some kind of thing where you can like stream your PS3 games on the PS4. That'd be kind of cool if Xbox did that as well. But I don't think they are. But everything's looking good. I wouldn't worry about it, guys. You can look up the statistics if you really want to. They're looking really good to me. Everything's supposed to be just fine-tuned, and I think there's supposed to be like 2 different Xboxes, one for more gamers, one for more family. So that's really interesting to note. But anyways, guys, this gameplay is pretty much wrapping up. I only have like a minute left, and these guys are screwing around with the riot shield. Of course they are. Sorry that this kind of took too long. You guys didn't learn too much, but this was really more about my opinions and about what's going to happen with Call of Duty. And I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well with the Xbox One, and I'll be buying it later this, at least a year later than when it comes out. Because one, I don't have the money. Two, I don't have the game system, TV or anything. But that's okay. It's all good, guys. This has been the Chaos Prophet saying, don't get lost in the chaos. Later, guys.